Okay, we're live. Hi, Becca.
Hi.
Good. How are you?
Pretty
Hey,
good.
everybody. Jane, Gloria, Sean, TTM, Rosie, Becca, Dark Side, Sammy. If I missed anybody right now, I'm sorry. I will say, oh my gosh, we're going everywhere. Ooh, my screen is being weird. I did something just before we went on. I can't type in the chat, so I'm really sorry. I don't know what I did. I must have messed with some kind of settings because I'm sure you guys are getting some weird stuff there. But there we go. I'll leave it alone now. Hands off. I can't touch nothing. Oh, I didn't change my. I am going to do something. I'm going to change my screen because I'm going to be in the studio from my buddy Erekose, who passed away on Saturday, and we all know. I'm sure we're all devastated. He really, really did a lot for us. And Brendan was the reason that he got involved in this. And so I wanted to dedicate tonight's show to him, even though I don't have nothing special planned or anything like that. But he loved Brendan very much, and it's too bad he's not going to be able to see him come out. But he was talking last week, remember, about the Madison standing on the stairs and all that, So I am going to go there and I'm going to do that for him. And my girlfriend wanted it's her birthday. She says, I'll give up that day. I'll give up that weekend. It's for Brendan and for Erekose. So that's what she's going to do. And I'm very thankful for that because I couldn't go myself. But other than that, so the 20th, I'll be at Eagle Nation, which I got my shirt. Let me see if I can. Just like Erekose's, because be there for them, and then they're going to come and represent for us. So it's going to be a nice thing. We're going to make some noise, see that there are real people, not just zap mails. There are a lot of real people that really, really feel strongly about the innocence of Brendan. So, but that's in October, so who knows? Maybe you can be there. You never know. Maybe more people will jump in that bandwagon.
Last week when he popped on, because that was the last time I talked to him was during our last live. When he popped on, I said I probably wouldn't be able to because of COVID.
And then I was kidding. I said he's here to advertise,
Yeah.
I felt so bad, because I was joking with him. But of course, then I said what he was doing. So, I don't feel bad because he knew I was joking,
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm
I think
I just can't even
go in October, so I'll try to. I think I'm definitely gonna make an attempt to go. I don't know if I'm frozen or if you are. Or if it's my internet. I don't know.
There I am again.
Oh, she is. Okay.
Sorry guys, my internet's been doing this for days, and Becca's having problems with hers too. So I don't know who went out. Who went out? We both went out.
I was just gonna say, yeah, my internet's actually been pretty crummy the last few days. Like I haven't really had good internet, so like I'm kind of like I don't know if like for instance she just went out, so I don't know if that's me or her. So, but yeah. Anyway, so also wanted to let everybody know if everyone can still hear me. Erekose has his celebration of life coming up, and that's on the 29th. I had a Facebook invite, so if everyone wants to, and they're going to be streaming it on YouTube too. So I know I'm going to be definitely attending that. So if anybody else wants to, that's I think the best way for us supporters who are friends with him who live far away. Because also the family, is going to be in person, and they can only have so many people now in a room because of it. But yeah, Linda, are you back?
I'm back. Sorry, guys. Internet's been bad. Hi, Bridget. I haven't forgot about you. I mean, I know you and Martha Dickinson. If you come in too, you guys got paintings for donations. That was really nice to donate. I said I'd give some paintings to people who donated. So that you got that coming. Don't worry. And Catnip, oh my love, and I don't recall. I'm just trying to catch up on who's in here that I missed because I've been out. So just Rhonda. Oh, hi, Robbie. Love
I
you.
see Brad's in here. Hi, Brad. I'm glad that you were able to make it.
Brad. I don't see it. Michelle. Another Michelle. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Really. Thank you. Cement Shoes. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry my internet's in and out, kind of screwy. And I'm sorry I didn't hear what you were saying, Becca.
Oh, I was just telling everybody about the funeral service for Erekose is going to be on the 29th, and that they're going to be streaming it on YouTube for all of us who are out of state, and because they're asking that only the family go to in person, family and close friends. Peter,
Right. Family and yeah, I don't even know if any close friends are going to be able to go. So
Yeah, I mean, I hope so, but like I know that because of COVID and everything, and how they're limiting attendance and all that. So there's the YouTube link on his event on the event page for that. If everyone wants to, I can probably post it myself. But that's I just wanted to mention that.
Yeah, I'm glad you did. I was going to too, so I'm really glad you did. Hi, Brad. Nice to have you. Is that who you're talking about? Brendan's brother?
Yes, I invited him. I said he should stop by.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm just seeing things. My computer is really acting weird. I don't even get what's going on. It doesn't even make any sense to me. So you're really not going to get a great show. But guess what? You are at Low Budget Linda Productions. So welcome to it. You know what I mean? That's the way it is.
Yeah.
We don't hide nothing, and not even our warts. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. We are
That's
what we
how
are.
we like it.
Huh?
That's how we like it.
Yep, that's right. Real people doing real things. I can't
But
hear.
yeah, so as far as Brendan news, was it yesterday that was the bratwurst?
Yeah. I seen Marilyn have hers, and I'm like, oh, it was today? I just threw all them bratwursts out because I didn't know. I thought it was coming up, and I was gonna, so I missed out lunch.
Yeah. Well, it went really well. There was a lot of people who posted pictures, which I'm really happy about. I'm going to be printing those off here soon to send to him, and as hopefully my internet is holding up well enough for me to do that. So,
well, fingers crossed. I can give you some of the luck we have over here at Low Budget Linda Productions.
yeah, right.
I don't know what's gonna do it for you. Probably not much.
Yeah. But yeah, that's so if anybody else, so you still have time to take a picture if you want to include something, or just PM me or DM me or whatever they call it these days.
There we go. Tip of Dr. Pepper. Except for I'm drinking me some cake. It's called cake.
Yeah.
Good. Hi, Sharon, Sunshine. I send you my love. Alice. I have to say hi to everybody. TTM fangirl. Jamie, Vaughn. I haven't seen you in a long time. Long time. Nice to see everybody here. I mean, I always, like I said, we don't have nothing scheduled, nothing planned. We just come up and talk about Brendan. And Brad, if you want to come on, I'll send you a link. You can come on too, but I don't know how long low budget Linda Productions can handle you. It's pretty good, but I mean, we just want to talk about Brendan,
Yeah.
Out there.
So I'm gonna be posting Be Brendan Brave here after this.
That's next week's or Mondays, yeah.
Well, we're not doing Monday anymore. It's Saturday. So this Saturday thing is going to be, what was it? Music. So if you have a music suggestion, if you have anything like that, when you can either go on Twitter and use the hashtag BeBrendanBrave and make sure you include make sure you include the
There
name
you
of
go,
the
Brad.
artist and the name of the artist and the name of the song, because that way he can look it up.
Okay.
But yeah, if you have any music suggestions or whatever, just make sure you throw it my way, and then I'll include it in that.
There we go. Maybe Brett will join us because I sent him the link. It's right there. Brendan loves Skillet.
It's a bit. It's a group. It's a techno.
Is that the one that did that New Year's one with that little girl and go wow, 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 wow. It sounds like a lot of beating and stuff, like a lot of beats and things and sounds in it. Is that it?
It's techno. Yeah,
Techno. Yeah, that's it. They do this song I absolutely freaking love. I'm not even kidding you. It's called New Year's Day or New Year's Eve or something like that. New Year's something. New Year's Day. It's old. It's kind of old, but I really like it. I think it's great.
Oh, here's the link. Did I do it right? No, I didn't do it right.
Oh, Jeremy. French crew, you are so sweet. He sent me a little light and he's singing me a song, but I can't sing it. I can't watch it right now. Yeah. Lots of love in this community. There really, really is.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I have for Brendan news. He does say hi to everyone, of course, and
he knows about Richard's death. I know that somebody told him. So.
I know every single supporter, no matter who they are or what they contribute to the community. He's very appreciative of. So and Richard was one of his biggest voices on YouTube, and
did you get that link?
Huh?
I wonder if Brad got that link. Oh, there he is. Guess what? We have
thing working.
It's working. We hear you.
I screwed something up.
But we see the top of your head. But
oh, I can hear myself now. Yeah, it's working.
But we see the top of your head.
I'm just getting ready for my mixing show in a little bit here, and I'm just dumbfounded when I do this live streaming thing. So I'm still learning.
That's okay. Hey, I'm an old pro.
That's because my camera is above my equipment.
Okay. Well, we're low budget Linda Productions, so it don't matter.
Hey, this is low budget over here too.
Or are you doing? You doing good? Hi. I don't think you remember me, but I was the one singing on the stairs with the sign.
Oh yeah, okay.
That was me. So nice to meet you again. But you look much different because you were Luigi, I think.
I keep hearing a repeat back of what you said previously.
Because you must have YouTube
so something is still broke.
You have YouTube on? Because you got to shut your YouTube off.
I have headphones.
I know, but that don't matter. And if you have it on, you'll still ring it, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's something I did. I don't know. Becca, you look so good there. Your little ears and you're so stoic.
Well, I have headphones on, so does that count?
Maybe you won't hear it because I don't hear no echo. So you can unplug it. Nobody wears headphones anymore in here. It's an up improving. Charla, I haven't seen you.
I hear the same thing you said just 30 seconds ago, and it repeats it twice. So
okay, well,
I don't know what's going on.
Off. Take your headphones off and unplug them. You can hear us.
Okay, hold on.
You won't echo.
All right.
Now take them off.
Okay, they're off.
Do you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Do you hear echo? You won't echo. Yep, because you got a YouTube on. I hear it in the background.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
if you shut your YouTube off, you'll.
What do I gotta mute? I don't know. Just get the hammer already.
Just you can mute your YouTube. You don't have to put earphones on. Just mute your YouTube.
Oh, where is the YouTube? I don't know where the mute is.
Is it on your phone? Is it on your phone? Because I don't know. I don't know what device you were using. Bear with us, guys. We're getting used to this.
Okay, I think I found it. I think. Are we good now?
Good.
No, it's on my webcam.
Okay. Well, do you have anything you'd like to say or announce or anything?
Can you hear me now?
Jax? I can hear you. Muted.
I don't know. I'm just I'm pretty shocked that Barb shared my song the other day. My dad told me, and so did Becca.
I will share it too. My dog's going to bark. Boy, it's really doing good here tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, you asked me about that.
I can't hear Becca talking at all anymore. I think I broke something. I only hear Linda now.
Thanks, Charla.
This is ultra low budget productions.
Can you hear me, Brad?
No, I only hear Linda talking. I can't hear Becca talking. I can hear myself talking back. No.
I don't know. You have headphones on. Take them off. Your headphones
Becca, say nachos are the best invention in the world.
I like nachos.
I love nachos.
Well, I'm only wearing the headphones so it doesn't feed back from my microphone in the speakers.
That's weird that you can only hear Linda, but you can't.
Oh, now I can hear you. I didn't even do nothing, but now I can hear Becca again.
There you go. Yeah, you messaged me about that, asking if she posted that link, and she did. I think.
No, I can hear you now. I can hear you again.
Good. I feel like I'm in a Verizon commercial.
There's a huge delay. It's like when I ask you a question, it's like 45 seconds later you reply back.
That's because
Can you hear me now?
YouTube. You
Good.
need to be watching this.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear
Good.
you. I can hear you. So go ahead and say what you got to say, Brad. Whatever you want to say, go ahead and say it. We're glad to have you here. Thank you for stopping in. So what's up with you?
I think I muted the wrong thing, but anyway, I'm just dumb with this stuff. So anyway.
Anywho.
Not a whole lot. I email Brendan all the time and he talks about all his favorite songs. And I have a list of probably 1,000 songs he likes.
Great. Start putting them out so we can hear them. Because I don't know what they are.
I know if you're in Justice and Freedom group, I know Tracy Miles posts the songs, and she has Spotify, I believe, of all the songs that he sends her.
Okay, this thing's really weird.
Is it Spotify? Spotify. Thank you, Michelle.
This thing is really messed up because now you're talking at different times and I can hear yourself repeating back again.
Okay, I
really mess this thing up. I don't know what I'm supposed to mute.
Well, you're supposed to mute what you're watching. The YouTube, you just turn that off. Turn it off.
All I see is powered by SmartYard and there's no mute on there.
Is that what you're watching? Do you have your phone on something else? Okay. Sorry, Brad. Love having you, but it seems like Linda Low Budget Productions can't really handle you. I don't know what else to say. I mean, hey, at least I'm not crying. I thought I was going to be a lot of crying on here, to tell you the truth. Dr. Silkman, thank you so very much for joining. This is kind of just a free-for-all, as you can see. We're figuring out Linda Low Budget Productions tonight for some reason. I don't know. It's pretty bad. Check all your browsers. Well, we just kind of let Brad. Thank you very much
for posting that with the Facebook event.
There he is again.
I was trying to do it earlier, but it wasn't working out.
I can hear us. Let's see if we hear us.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay, I found it. I had two different windows open.
There you go.
On two different tabs. And I'm like, where is this audio coming from? I don't know, but now I don't hear any more echo.
That's good. Do you hear us as we talk live, or are we delayed?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay.
Well, can you hear me now?
Oh, I can hear you.
Hey, it's even in real time. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, my webcam is set up above me because I have a little production studio where I'm mixing songs.
Smile at us.
This is my little mixing deck here. I'm getting ready for my mix show. But Anyway, no, Brendan loves Skillet, and I tell him all these favorite songs that I love, and then he says he can't get them because of whatever reason. But every so often, there's a list of songs in there that he likes that I like too. So it seems that he's limited on what he can download. So,
oh yeah,
the person has like a set list of songs that they feel are appropriate or inappropriate. So like if they feel like the song is inappropriate, or I feel like also if the song is really super new because of copyright things, he probably can't get it. But
no, I've done some super old ones too that should be on there.
I have too, but like I think there's just it's whatever the prison decides that they is okay enough for a prisoner to listen to, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess maybe it's heavily monitored, but
it is.
Sure, it is.
It is very because even
there were some questionable songs though on the list that he sent me that were like, I don't know, that I think shouldn't probably be on the list, but I don't know. I guess I'm not the music manager, so whatever.
Yeah.
But you were the music man.
The music man.
There you go.
Where did the chat go? The chat is all gone. I can't see anything.
Yeah, because you can't see chat when you're in StreamYards. And if you put it on, you're going to get an echo. So normally what we do, and I didn't give you instructions because I didn't know you were going to be here, we pop out the chat from the YouTube, close the YouTube, the chat stays there so we can get it on real time.
Oh, I got it figured out. I got two different tabs open. One is actually the stream of right now, and then the other one is the actual live.
Gee, Jax, Pink Floyd is never inappropriate. You're right. I guess not.
I know. Wish You Were Here is a good one.
He likes a lot of AC/DC too. She's
I don't hear Linda anymore, but I can hear Becca.
Yeah, she's blinking out again.
I'm blinking out. Oh my gosh. I don't know, guys. I want to go live with you. I really do. Spooky Boo. I love you, Spooky Boo. I'm glad you're here. I got a lot of people in here. I don't want to drop off, but I'm kind of dropping off.
But yeah, are you working on any new songs, Brad?
I don't know. I just been kind of depressed about a lot of things in life, and so yeah, I'm trying to figure things out. But I'm doing this hot mix thing every Friday night, so that makes me happy. And so I'm mixing a lot of old and new songs together continuously back to back for a half an hour every Friday night at 7 Central. So in like 7 minutes.
And where is that at, Brad? Where can we find that? So I can.
It's on my YouTube. Just youtube.com/Brad Dassey Music. So I'm still trying to figure out this whole live stream thing myself.
Right,
so.
right. Well, I usually got it down, but the internet don't like me today.
Yeah, so I have an actual mixer board on the left side of me right here, and then it's hooked into my other system. So
right on, Dr. Silkman, Jailhouse Rock.
Yeah. So if you guys, aren't busy,
I'll have my mods put your link in.
Okay, cool.
So, and I'll put it in the description. Well, if I do that, then they won't see the chat. And some people just want to watch the movie and or watch us and see the chat because they miss things otherwise. So,
oh yeah, I like seeing the chat too.
At youtube.com music/music /music.
Here, I'll put a link in the thing.
It's in there. Hey, look I got a super mod. She already did it. You can't put a link in. You're not a mod.
Oh, okay.
Can't do it, but they did it for you. It's there.
Oh, yeah. There it is.
Yep, there you go. So see.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I know you came out with a song recently that you wrote for Brendan.
Yeah, it's called Taking Too Long. I wrote that a couple months ago.
Love it.
Yeah, I'm just when my dad said, Barb shared my song the other day, because I wrote that a few months ago, actually, and I was surprised that she shared it on her page. So, but yeah, I really spent quite a few hours on that song, and yeah, I have, everybody asks why I have the really low voice in the beginning, and it's because Ken Kratz has a funny voice.
He has a really high voice.
He's got a very funny voice, so I just did a really low voice.
So do I.
So I was just like, Ken,
gonna
blah,
do that.
blah. So I lowered the pitch on my voice in the beginning, and just because I add some mysteriousness to it. So,
Yeah. So what did because I know you told me this, so I'm only gonna ask so that way everyone on YouTube. I guess I'm doing an interview, but what did Brendan think of this song when you told him about it?
well, the first time I sent him the lyrics, and then he said he was forwarding it over to his mom through the prison email app, Core Links, and then he accidentally emailed me back trying to correspond with her. And he's saying, "Oh, check out Brad's song. It's pretty cool," or something. And then he apologized because he accidentally sent it to me instead of her. But
Okay.
he said it was funny. So he said he really liked it. And I don't know if he actually heard the music part of it, but
Yeah.
I'm assuming and hoping that Barb played the music part of it.
I'm assuming that she really liked the song, and that I hope the same. I know that there have been other supporters in the past who used to play the music stuff for him on the phone. So
Yeah.
I hope that happened too. Yeah, no, I think that was really great that you made a song for him, and I hope you honestly make more because I know he really enjoys that.
Well, I really like making songs, and sometimes it's kind of challenging and I get writer's block, but also I just don't want to make it sound like I'm making all these songs because I'm trying to get my own fame and all this. So the last song I wrote was They Didn't Do It. That was back in 2016. Because there's been a lot of rumors saying that I'm making all this secret cash behind closed doors. And
Oh, don't you know we're all rich? Well, I get so much money off this YouTube, man. I'm traveling around the world.
don't you? Oh my gosh, yes. You're broadcasting live in Europe right now, right?
Oh yeah, my gosh, I'm planning a round the world trip. I'm checking out all my food. Believe me, I'm bringing 10 of my friends too. I'm so rich.
Oh
Listen,
yeah.
that is just something that people bring up because they have nothing better to do.
Well, there's a lot of stuff. And so in the new song I wrote, Taken Too Long, they actually played that on Kiss FM, 95.9 Kiss FM. I didn't even I didn't ask them to play it. I just woke up one morning and all my friends were like, "Hey, they're playing your music on the radio." And so they were doing all this commentary in the background, and I thought that was cool. But I took a lot of those rumors and things that I never loved my brother and I never cared about him and all that, and I just put it in the song that I do care and I do love him. There's evidence out there. There's pictures and all this
You don't
stuff.
have to prove that to nobody, Brad.
And I can send you letters that I still have
Brad,
on my computer.
Brad, please don't do that. You don't have to prove that to nobody.
Well, and also,
You and your brother's relationship.
Well, if it's one thing I've learned from Eminem, actually, he's one of the most inspiring rappers I listen to. And he said, you got to just take all that junk and use it as ammo and fuel for your songs.
Turn it around.
So, yeah, that's what I was doing in there. So
that's good. But you know what? You have nothing to prove. That's just like them people saying that you're making money and all this other stuff. You know, it's none of their business what you do with your money, how you spend your money, or how you make it. Okay, you're doing this on your time. You're doing it because you like it, and your relationship with your brother is none of anybody's business. Okay, that's the way I feel.
Okay.
Listen, there's no family bashing on my show. I support the whole family. The whole family. I don't care. I do not allow it. And I don't think it's anybody's freaking business to be asking you what you do with your damn money, how you get it, or where you
All right. Well, it is 7:00. It's time for me to start my show.
Good luck on your show. We'll check you out sometime.
This is my second show. I'm still nervous. I haven't beat mixed since 12 years ago. So
just give it the old college or whatever. The teenage boy effort, because that's when you did it, right?
I guess so.
And there you go. Thank you, Brad, for joining. It was very nice to meet you.
Bye.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're Barb lovers in here. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't care. I don't care. You damn right I support her. She's been through enough. I don't want to hear about it. It's ridiculous. It seriously is ridiculous. I cannot even understand it. It's none of our damn business. And people ask about your money and stuff. That's not their damn business. You want me to go ask your neighbor how much money they got? Let me see your paycheck. Where are you going on vacation? I mean, are you serious?
Well, you know, and I know there are some people out there who, and I don't want to say names,
It doesn't matter. We probably
but
all know.
you also
Yeah,
probably
there's a
guess
very
there are
cool
some
person
people
out there.
who have, you know, sold certain things with certain people's names on it and have made a certain profit.
Have you really? Okay.
So
All right.
yeah, that is wrong, but yeah.
We're all rich. Sorry. Thank you, Rob. I'm so rich. I'm telling you. I can't wait to go on my vacay. I hope all of my friends are ready to go too, because we're going to have the time of our life. We're going to be in a 10-star hotel and be eating caviar every second. $150 caviar, okay?
Well, so yeah, thanks.
I mean,
I don't want to say names, but while you're putting that out there.
you're one of my peoples. You coming with me? Believe me, my whole crowd, everybody in chat, you're all going on a vacay with me, okay? We're going around the world on my YouTube money.
Yeah.
I hope to God $1 something can get you there. You know,
Yeah.
I don't understand why people do them things, but you know what? You just got to look at the person and understand that they come from a very dark place. They probably don't like themselves very much. And you know, misery likes company. You know, they're lonely. They just want to bring us to their side. So don't let it bother. I'm learning that. I really am. And
Yeah.
yes, I am going to bring this up. Jax West, from whatever group she's from, is a very rude person. For anybody to say what she said about, oh, I never liked the guy, but I'm passing this on. You know what, lady? This is for you. You should have just not said anything at all. How's that? That's what a person does. Okay. You do that to a dead person. Shame on you. Shame, shame, shame on you. Done. I mean, I just cannot, you know, that really upset a lot of people. And she thinks nothing of it. Well, you know what? Too bad. Quit bashing the family. You're supposed to be a supporter. You need to look up what it means in the dictionary. That's what you need to do. Or jump off, girl, because we don't need you. That's what I think. So yeah, everybody can come at me for that too. I don't care. Come at me. You know what I mean? Doesn't bother me. I just do not like things that people say for no reason, to put down other people, to be a troll, to just be mean. Why are you going to be mean? You're in this. You should have a big heart if you're a supporter. You really should. You know, I mean, and supporters, Becca, you're on my side. Everybody in this chat is on my side. Everybody in that other group is on my side, and that group. And that's how we should be looking at it. We are all on the same path, looking for the same thing. Some people like to research and jump in rabbit holes. Great. I'm glad for them. I mean, I've learned a lot. Some people just want to shout to this, you know, and some people just want to talk about it. Some people don't do anything. They just listen. That's fine. But we're all on the same thing. None of us here are fighting against each other for anything. It's not about us. It's about the guys. It's about injustice in Wisconsin or everywhere there it is. That's what it's about. It's strictly about finding the truth and seeking justice for two wrongfully convicted guys who are sitting and wasting their life in prison because we have police that don't want to do their job and want to put people in prison for no reason, you know, and we all see that. So why do you have to fight about it? I mean, yeah, it's good to disagree, but to go out and be mean, like what Jax West did, was straight up mean. That is not nice. And she also brags on, yells at they don't have no rallies unless they're making money on it. Do you know what, lady? They don't make money on that rally. It costs you money to do that.
That's something I would like to see proof on if that is a serious claim.
Yeah.
I would like to see where exactly the family's making money, because as far as I can tell, rallies are expensive.
It costs them money. It costs us money. And you know what? Jax makes money on her rallies. That's why she thinks that. Okay. Because she charges people for things. She sells them things, whatever. We don't do that. It costs us all out of our own pocket to travel to Wisconsin. And then we buy our own signs. We buy our own shirts. Nobody buys. I don't get this from YouTube because I wasn't even making no money then. So she needs to fact check. Okay. Anybody who sits there and says things against the family, in my eyes and my heart, is not a supporter. Seriously, not a supporter. You cannot be that. You cannot support and then go look at and say, well, the family does this. You need to love that family. They've already been through hell. and they live it every day. So it's not just them guys that are in prison. They're in their own prison. You said it very well on your little picture there about them being in prison. And you know what? They are. And they live it every single day. And for you to add to it just because you're an evil-hearted person, I think you need to step away. Really, you're not a supporter and you need to go. You know, you're just as bad as the Manitowoc Sheriff's Office and the government in Wisconsin, as far as I'm concerned. Touche, Erekose. Because now I've got to keep it classy for Brad or for Brendan Dassey. I didn't cuss though, did I?
No, you didn't. No, that was pretty good. That was pretty impressive.
I'm going to say it like it is because I am about honesty. You're about honesty. Everybody here is looking for that. So why would you do that? I just don't. My brain does not wrap around that little teeny DNA strand missing cell. It don't. You know, them cells don't go together all the way. People got it confused what supporter means. Maybe they think supporter means that you're going to support them. That might be it. But no, it's supporting a cause or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I just know, Brendan, I know the way Brendan feels is that if you say negative things and hurtful things about his mom and his family, it's like saying it about him too.
Yeah, you're like slapping him right in the face and say, stay there. You know, I mean,
so, you know, and it's because they're all human. And I mean, like, nobody would want anybody talking poorly about anyone's family, you know?
Right.
So,
right.
You know, and everyone has their own personal opinions, and, you know, that's great. But, like, as far as the hate, you know, everyone some people, I should say, seem to have. It's really unnecessary, in my opinion.
It really is unnecessary, completely. Why would you want to throw pain at somebody that you are supporting their son, their brother? You know, it's just, I don't know. They have a troll kind of mind with a troll kind of life, and trolls live under bridges. So go find yourself one. That's what I think. Goodbye. Done. Talk to my hand because my body's moving. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry for the rant, guys. You know, sometimes things, I mean, I'm usually very quiet about that, and I don't go publicly and say things like that because I don't feel that it's fair. But I got to tell you, that was extremely unfair and very, very rude that somebody would do that to somebody who just passed away. I mean, what kind of person are you? You've showed what kind of person you are, but this really, you just put your own little, you know, straw in the camel's back. That's who you really are. And I feel very bad for you. Actually, I do. I feel bad for you.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I didn't hear what Brendan Saturdays are because I want to do it. I'll take a picture and give it to you for that. Or is that too late for the hot dog? Or
you can still take a picture and send it to me. Yeah. If everyone had, like, because I said, I'm going to be, actually, as soon as I get off of this, I'm going to be printing them out. So if anybody wants to send me a picture of them enjoying a hot dog or whatever, go ahead and do that. And because my internet, this is the longest my internet stayed on.
Yeah. Well,
so I'm going to really take advantage of that.
Well, I'm very sad that Brendan had to find out the bad news because that's got to be hard to take when you're in there, you know, about somebody dying. Because I know it's hard for us out here. But I want you guys to know that Erekose, he was all about Brendan, and that's what got him involved. So, you know, we're just going to have to go to them Madison stairs, and I'm going to have to shout for Brendan and for Erekose. And, you know, I'm just going to try to do my best to carry on what he started and educated me with because I really owe him a lot. And if I wouldn't have met him, I would have never met any of you. Simply none of you. Because I was in the back and I wasn't saying anything. And when he said hello to me, that was it. I was done. Even though I typed with one finger and people were on to another sentence or a complete different subject when I got my sentence out, I still tried and I've come a long way. I'm here now on this, and we got Jane and Diane out there doing it. And, you know, of course, Millbilly's always been doing it. Andrew, he's out there. Hopefully he'll come back, you know. And Just Rhonda's going to started her channel. So if you haven't, please go subscribe and hit her bell because she's going to be putting out all the things of Daniel and Daniel Holtzclaw. So
Yeah,
I'm going to take a little break from that kind of stuff right now. It's just a little bit too much for me. So I'm going to let you guys know that I'm going to be doing some interviews. I am really looking forward to one that's coming up. I kind of hate to announce before it comes, but Banana Man, you're mine. So I'm gonna have Eric Banana Man on in a couple weeks, in about 2 weeks or so. I haven't really worked out the days, so I'm really looking forward to that. I also am gonna have Mose Call, who has been on Foul Play for a long time, and he's been in Erekose's lives, and I'm looking forward to hearing what he has to say. And I'm looking for other people. So, I'll watch out for Linda. That's the way that goes. I'm about to get you, if you're there and I haven't gotten you yet. I'll be interviewing you. I'll be trying anyway. I just put it on, so that was good. But so I'm going to kind of do that a little bit because that's what I started doing. That's what I was good at. And I got to kind of get back down to home base so I can, give the rest to somebody else. So, I mean, I'm going to work on other cases with Just Rhonda in our Discord and things like that. But I'm just going to kind of take it back a little bit and let me have a little time for myself. I'll also be getting on that Brendan Brigade, which is not all positive like this. It brings up some bad things, in the law and the story. But we're all very passionate and we all love Brendan very much. So it's done with a lot of love. And that is Sean Mahoney, the wizard. He's going to be starting that. So I'm proud of him too. He came on and said, "Oh, I like that. I think I want to do that." You get that bug. So he's going to do that. So that's my plans. And I appreciate all of you having the patience and, putting up with me and, coming to my channel and listening to me and do this, and Becca, I couldn't be more thankful that I get you every Friday,
I really appreciate doing this, and just talking positively about Brendan and just trying to help people the best way I can to supporting him.
Yeah, you've made me feel closer to Brendan. I'll tell you. It's nice to hear what he's doing, even if you just come on here and say one thing about Brendan. It kind of makes my day. I know it makes a lot of people's day to hear about Brendan. Michelle, I know you for sure. They're just gleaming. And I'm sure a lot of people are. I just don't want to call out all your names. I just really appreciate y'all being here. Hi, Neverly, darling. You made me smile again. So
yeah, there's a lot of stuff though coming up, the good stuff, especially the whole Daniel thing going on. That's really important.
Yeah, it is. It is very important. I feel very, very strongly about it. It's just that I can't dedicate.
Yeah. No, I know. We're all human, and we all have so many hours in the day, and we all have to do what the healthy way of doing things. So
rather than avoid, I'm gonna head it on and say, look, I'm just not ready to do that right now. It's a little too much on my plate the last 2 months, so I'm gonna take a little break because I was very devastated about Denise, and I can't tell you how devastated I am about Richard. I'm really, really. It's hit me really bad. So, I got to take the time, and I know that I'll be here. You'll see me, but I'm just not going to be taking on too much. I don't want to take on.
No, and I think honestly, that's a good idea. So I don't think anyone would fault you for doing that.
Emily, thank you for stopping by, dear. Go walk your doggy. So. You guys, I love you. I don't know, Becca, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for always having something great to say about Brendan. Send him our love. And so, if you want to remind everybody, because I was so clutter musted, I can't even tell you what you said about your Saturday and what's coming
up. So this Saturday's Be Brendan Brave is music. So music suggestions, anything that you have. Like songs and stuff. So just make sure when you give a song suggestion, you put the title and the artist, so that way he can try to find the song. And and also throw in your name and your location too, because when I basically send the comment and all it is. I highlight the whole entire thing and send it. So anything that you say like that, it's literally word for word what he reads. So I think it's also super important that people put where they're from, because I think that this kind of puts like a perspective to him as far as like how big this, the support is.
How his love is
Yeah.
for him. Exactly. I mean, I'm sure he doesn't grasp it when you think about it, but if he gets to see like, oh, that person's from there and there, and
he gets really excited when he sees new locations and like, or like how like, oh, there's somebody in India, or there's somebody in Africa, or there's somebody, and like I know he does take notice to that stuff, and he definitely, and I think it really makes him feel warm and fuzzy inside to know so many people.
Keep talking. I got to go get something here. I forgot.
Yeah.
Here are two that I showed last time I was in here, and I showed you these. So, Bridget, if you like one of these, let me see, where is it? This way?
Oh, it's beautiful.
This one? Or there's this one. So, whatever you, or I'll send you some more. So, if you like one, you can write 1 for this one, or 2, or say 3 if you want to look at different ones. So, and Catnip's been putting your link in for your page. Excuse me, for your paintings. So, we'll get you doing some more work, and that's good.
I know, like, and I don't want to get like religious on here, but like I know a lot of people are saying, they feel sad that he's Erekose or Richard's not going to be here to see Brendan be free, and I feel like my personal beliefs are is that he's here with us, and he's definitely going to see and celebrate with us when that happens.
Well, he already knows the answers.
yeah, and that's the other. Yeah, he does.
Purple. She loves purple. 1, 2, or 3. 1, I think, is purple. 1 is purple. See, purple.
Are you selling those?
Huh?
Are you selling those?
Yeah, I got stacks of these.
I would love to buy a painting from you.
$5. I'll send you one. You just tell me. But I got more to choose from too, honey. I got a completely purple one. I got, you wouldn't believe the ones I got. I'll let you see. I'll make a whole collage of them. And actually, what I'll do is sit and hold them up in front of the camera and make a video. There you go. Choose. Because I know there's a couple people, but I just don't remember in my email who they were. I know Bridget Blair was one. And I know Drama Needs to Stay on the Stage, which is Martha Dickinson. She wanted one. So, and Michelle wants one now. 1 she wants. Okay, you want 1 Bridget? Okay, I'll give you one.
I also have that one last Brendan painting available.
Sunflowers? The sunflower one? Is it the sunflowers?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. So you can show them. Go get it, and we'll show them, because when they see it, they like them. I got a lot of. My whole room is completely full of pictures, and I have boxes of them. So, because I was making them for a rally this year, and we're not going to one. See, beautiful. It's got a dragonfly. It's got a Brendan symbol on there. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. So, I usually sell these for $35, and then $5 for shipping. So it's $5. $30 goes straight to Brendan. $5 of that is the fee to put the $30 in shipping. There.
Yeah. Oh, am I losing you?
And
mine are. We're donating. They donated $5, or they got this. $25. They got a picture. I believe that Bridget though gets a picture, completely purple. Yes, I got one of them too. And I love your stuff. If you want to see it, go back on Facebook. She's got, or you're in Etsy, right?
Yeah,
so
I have an Etsy,
and you can see her stuff. And Becca's very good. I mean, look at her walls behind you. You can see, you can see what kind of stuff she does. Do you see them? You got them beautiful pictures up there in the back.
You see Captain America's butt?
No, I don't. Oh, I do. That's funny. That's great.
That's Captain America's butt. I didn't see that.
The
The
remaining.
title of that one is God Bless America.
God bless America. Ooh, well, you know what? Actually, I seen Erekose's butt too when he bent over and he was getting some over there. So funny. I never thought, because he forgot he didn't, because like T1 says, when you're on YouTube, you don't got to wear no pants. Okay. But what you do have to remember is that you can't stand up. You just can't stand up. And if you do, you kind of got to do one of these. Like I do. See, I slide out. So you don't know. Just leave them guessing.
Yeah.
How do I do my painting cement shoes? I do something called acrylic pour. Yeah, let me slide out because I got a couple more. And if we're, I will sell anything for breakfast. So it doesn't matter to me. I can always make another one. Here's one right here. Actually, I can't wait. There we go. And then there's this one.
That's beautiful.
So yeah. And there's some hanging over there, and I got some hanging over here. I got them hanging everywhere.
Yeah.
And so that's what I do, and it's called acrylic pouring. And I do some with designs. I mean, you can do like a spiral and a rose, which I gave Barb one that was tiger colored, and it looked like a rose. So I gave that to her, and I gave last year. Everybody at Rally got some, so I was going to do the same thing this year, but I didn't. We didn't go to Rally.
Yeah,
but
I'll send you my address, and then
yeah,
I'll even pay for shipping. I'd love a painting.
You give it to Brendan. You just take the money and give it to Brendan. It saves me from giving it back to you. So just let me send you a picture. Okay, makes sense.
I have a friendship wall of paintings that I have from all of my friends.
Yeah.
And so I would love to put it up there with.
Well, you're more than happy. I'm more than happy to give it to you. I love it when people like my artwork. I mean, I'm a little embarrassed by it because that's just kind of the person I am. I don't really I don't like getting gifts either. You know what I mean? And opening them up in front of people. So, that's just who I am. But anyway, well, are you ready to go? Because you're tired.
I'm really tired.
And I'm too hyped up. So I might just go back and go live if people want to hang out and talk to me for a while. So
absolutely.
But yeah, I can kick you out and you can say goodbye. No.
No, that's fun if you want to do it here, actually. Yeah, no, that's perfect. But thank you for having me, and I hope everyone has a great day. And make sure you get those letters in to Brendan, and make sure you join in on some. I'm posting it tonight, but yeah, tomorrow's Be Brendan Brave.
Okay, honey. Thank you so much. Love you.
Love you all.
Bye. Okay, now it's just me, and I'm not used to doing this, so you'll have to bear with me on this stuff too, because Linda don't come up here by herself. I'm doing this for Erekose, and if y'all want to leave, just put a 1 in, and we can say goodbye right now. I can go. It don't matter to me. You know what I mean? Oh, Dark Side of the Moon, you're so sweet. Thanks, Becca. Love you, Gene. You guys are fantastic. Fantastic people. I love Becca. She's such a great Brendan supporter. Love it, love it, love it. Anyway, I better get off of here. I'm not got much to say, really. I'll just probably start crying. Chip Dark says, stay. Maybe now my pictures will show up. I had a whole bunch. I took a whole bunch of pictures that I could put on my green screen. So of Erekose, but it wasn't working well, and I don't know if it's going to work now, but I'm going to try it. Let me see. I got this one of the guys, and let me fix it a little. Oopsie, I can't fix it. I can't straighten nothing out, but I got that. That's the Fab Four. I love them guys. And I see, what other one did I get? Well, I had that one of just his face, which I absolutely love. Really, I do. I love this one of just his face. It's just him looking down. And then, of course, we got the banner, his famous banner. He loved that banner. He loved going around with it. Anything he could speak up about Brendan or Steven, he was it. I mean, come to find out that this was his life, man. It gave him purpose, his brother said. And then, of course, there's this one, which is kind of touching. Richard looking at Denise, and they're both gone now and in heaven. And by the way, in the background there, you can see a kind of a body. Well, that's where I was in Scott Cottage for the first time. So I remember that. That's me. And if I'm not mistaken, I think there's Scott, there's me. You can see my, well, anyway, that's Scott, and Julie Pom Pom was there, but she's not there now. So that was last year's rally. I had a great time. I mean, that I will live with that forever. And that is like one of the, pillars of, or what do you say? One of those epic times, I mean, I feel like I'm such a better person for meeting all the people that I met. I mean, I met Jinxie there. I met Becca there. I met Barb there. Gosh, I met so many people. I know I met a lot of other people. I think I met Gloria, but I'm not sure if she's from the United States or not. I can't remember, but I met so many people. Met Stacy. That was a big thing for me. And Allie. I love Allie. And I just hope this year it's an exoneration and it's not a, rally for them to have justice. It's party time, man. Get yourself a drink and say, happy to you, got your freedom. I can't wait for that day. I just can't. What are you doing? You want to be a star? I got a dog here who wants to be a star. Kids, so sorry for your loss. Thank you so much. 3 kids are brats, or my kids are brats. I think I remember that name. It's a long time. I'm seeing a lot of names I didn't see for a while. It's great to see you guys. Jamie Vaughn, I haven't seen you for a very long time. T1, I don't know if you've ever been here. So that's great. Oh gosh, you guys laughing at me, aren't you? Yes, we did meet. Then I remember you, Gloria. You're a sweetheart too. I mean, and you know what I want to tell you? I got to tell you, and this kind of maybe might be a little embarrassing, but I don't care. Linda doesn't have no, whatever. That camera's driving me nuts. But when Jinxie came up to me and goes, "You're Linda," I went, "You recognize me?" I was like, "You recognize me?" Like, I'm like, how does she know me? And I go, how did she know me? I went over to Allie. I think it was Allie and Denise. And they go, "Linda, did you forget you're on YouTube?" I was like, oh, okay. I get it now. I didn't know you changed your name. Yeah, I did change my name. I changed it to not my verbiage because they don't speak my language. I don't think the state of any justice system speaks anybody's language, okay? Because they don't speak freedom and truth. So that's what it was. Actually, verbiage means, and by the way, it's one of the most misspelled words there is, but verbiage means less. No filler words, less is best. Short messages get through. And that's also because Brendan does not understand long dragged out sentences. So that's another reason. There's 3 reasons why that I have that. So you recognize me now? Huh? Yeah, I was the one on the stairs singing with Stacy songs with the sign, making a freaking total ass of myself, but it was fun. And actually, I just was trying to be loud, and I really wanted Stacy's music to get out there because at that point, not a lot of people had heard it. And I mean, gosh, talk about talent to sit and make some 20 some odd songs about this case, and every one of them are good. And, they all tell you something in them too. That's how I know he knows the case so much, and yeah. So, gosh, I wish I wasn't doing that. If I hold up a Mountain Dew can right now, you'd never see it. Hey, look at that. Dr. Pepper matches my hair. I never thought of that. Oh, yeah, right. I'm YouTube famous. I'm a YouTube whatever. Hi, Rachel. How are you? Glad to see you. Glad you're here. Yeah, I remember you, Gloria. I do. I remember you very well. And, it was, you're one of our leaders. Oh, God, please don't say that to me because I'll lead you right down the path you might not want to go. I cry all the time. Don't you remember that? I cry constantly. I have wear my feelings on. I don't have no sleeves on, but that's where my heart is all the time. So when I was very excited meeting you guys, I couldn't help it. I just started crying every time. You know, I mean, I really did started crying every time I seen somebody. Oh gosh, nice to meet you. I mean, come on, grow up, Linda. You're 58 years old. But this right here was one of my favorite times. Right there. There's me at rally. Whoop, beep-a-doop. Look at all of us in there. I mean, you know, you probably might see one of yourself. So take a look. I think that's not. I was gonna say that's Jinxie, but that ain't her. And I won't give her up anyway. If you haven't seen her, by the way, thank you, Jinxie, for that beautiful stream you did with no mask. We seen you, and I think that was really nice. She did that for Erekose, and as a tribute to him, and I think that was really nice of you to do. I mean, you know, I'm sitting on here by myself talking continually because of Erekose. I just want to, you know, I can't tell you how much he really has done for me or for a lot of people. Besides bringing awareness, you know, I like this channel so much because I think he showed you documents and he didn't put his own opinion in there too much. And a lot of people were, well, you know, I like Casey Martinez because she's kind of my girl, you know, because I can cuss just like they all do. But she, you know, she puts a lot of her opinion in there. And Richard had a way of telling you the case and making you think about it, making you want to look at it yourself, and not really too much of his own opinion. He just kind of stuck to the facts. And that's what a lot of us needed at the time. And then when he got Travis on there, it was great. Hi, Barb. Nice to see you. He will be missed. Then when Travis got on there, we got the legal side of it, you know. So I think it's, you know, really cool that you can tell a story like this or tell a case like this and not put your opinion in it. Oh, Barb, you would have loved me about a half an hour ago. I was just freaking going nuts over on about Jax West and her bull crap. I'm sorry. And I was just going crazy. Sorry. You know, I can only take so much in. And anyway, back to that. Richard he isn't doing what I do right now. He isn't saying, well, you know, screw whatever that chick's name is. I can't even remember. That's how much she means to me. But, you know, he told you the case straight up and he didn't. Hi, Becca. Nice to see you again. I just seen you. But he would tell you the case and he just kept on. He kept on. Even in the slow parts of the case, he thought of things to do. When he opened up Discord, it really opened up a lot of things for a lot of people, you know. We all got together and then we formed a lot of friendships. Like the main core cozy heads, they're like family to me. You know, I mean, I don't know. Like I always said, Erekose gave me an education he sent me to college without having to pay a dime, you know, and I learned a lot. I learned how to read a DNA profile. I can understand a little bit of the legal stuff. I know how to research and I can type a lot faster because I can use all my fingers. And I met, like I said, marvelous people, marvelous. Rally was like something that will live in me forever. And I will always, always treasure it. And when Barb, your 24-hour challenge, you know, that you're supposed to put a picture on, I put my picture on, but this is the one that I wanted to put on because to me, that is like the happiest time. And I'm not even exaggerating. And I'm not saying it just because you're here, but that meeting you meant a lot to me. It really did. And I think you're a lovely person. And I got your back and I love your son and I don't even know him. And I'll stand and fight for him with a lot of other people. And that's Erekose too. He really, really did love Brendan. And it's just a shame he won't get to see him. But he knows the answers now. I wish he would send us some sign. Who's telepathic here and can reach out to Erekose and tell us who did it. You know, tell us how we can get these guys out without having to wait so damn long. It just seems so unfair. You know, I mean, it really, really does. It's the saddest story I've ever heard in my life. And I don't know. And I've heard some pretty bad stories. And I will support a lot of any wrongful convictions. That's not a problem. But this story has forever changed my life. And I'm, like I said, I'm very thankful for Erekose for what he's done because I would have never met anybody. That wouldn't have been possible right there ever if I wouldn't have said hello to Erekose. So I owe him a lot. he encouraged me to get out here and be on YouTube and be as blubbering, low budget Linda Productions as you can be. But he always supported me, and gave me the encouragement, and I'm thankful for that. I'm so thankful for that. And yeah, ask about the control question. Yeah, that was his favorite thing, JJX. You're right. I just, I hope I can continue to do good and try to be classy for Brendan Dassey, but I cuss a lot, so I might, you might get me cussing on there, but I'm very thankful for him. I will forever treasure anybody I've met. You all have a piece of my heart. You're all in there. And I will never forget any of you. So if I die tomorrow, just know that I loved y'all. And, if I can send you signs, I'll be whipping rocks with notes on them to you. So, you can get that, and I'm very, very thankful for all the people who put up with me and teach me things and tell me things. And, oh, the fuck you do. You made me say that, didn't you, JJX? You said that so I would read that. Oh, fuck you do. But yeah, I am extremely lucky to have met all of you guys and to have Richard in my life as long as I did. It was really a shock. I mean, he was young, and as far as we know, none of us knew that he was sick, although Sharon, she definitely talked to him last, and I bet you she's thankful for that. But you can't make somebody go to the doctor. You just can't do it. No matter what, you can't. So if they don't want to go, that's the way it is. And God said your work's done here. Now I need you up here. So that's the way that goes. So I think I take that as continue on with what he taught me and try to be the best me and the best supporter that I can be. He taught me to get along with your supporters. You shouldn't be fighting against each other. And well, you all heard that rant the first half hour, so I won't go into it again. But it's true. I mean, if anything, that would make him so proud if we could all just get along and put this personal stuff that this is not about us. It has nothing to do with you or me or you liking the color of my hair or how I do my YouTube channel or what my opinion is on the RAV if there's 5 or 10 of them. That doesn't matter. What matters is that we all see the injustice, that we all see they did these people wrong, that their families are locked up with them, and they need to get out. I mean, that's as simple as that. I mean, do your research and give people credit for their research too. I mean, I don't know why people have a problem with that. I mean, I'm happy to say that my thumbnail tonight was done by James Bond, Eye of the Tiger. I'm happy to share where I get it from and share information. And that's what I would say 99% of the people here are very happy to do that, So I'm not from Scotland. What does that mean? Jane, you're throwing me off. Maybe it's my cake drink because I don't drink. So I'm having, what is it? Cake vodka and apple juice. And it tastes so yummy. I can't even tell you. It tastes like a bite of cake. Somebody want to come up here with me? I'll throw you a link. Jane, want to come up? I know you're not afraid. Come on up here and say hi. Hey, Barb, how'd you like to come up and say hi to me? I know you wouldn't do that, but I thought I'd ask. Yes, he is, Becca. Yes, he is an amazing person. He does great pictures. Check him out on Twitter. Maybe one of my mods can put that in there. James, it's Eye of the Tiger. Or James. Well, I don't know what one he uses anymore. People go to the doctor and still not detect health issues. We all need to just live our lives and be respectful. As Erekose says, keep it classy. Thank you, Nan's Life. You're right, 100%. And I just hope that people can take this. And if anything, Richard was about us getting along, and Richard was about us and standing up for justice. And I'm going to go to Madison in October, and I'm going to do that for Erekose, and I'm going to stand up for Eagle Nation. I have their thing here. I was there last year, and I will I will do that. I will continue to do that. I mean, because I think we need to make some noise for Brendan now, because he's avoiding our emails and he's avoiding all that other stuff that we're doing. So guess what? I'll be at your front door or your workplace and looking at you, waving with the sign. So, you know, like I said, we need to stand up and shout. We need to scream. We need to go stand on the them stairs, because, you know, Brendan's fame, you know, is guilty. He has a guilty fame. That's it. And you know what his name is? Brendan Dassey. 100% innocent. You know, that's what we got to shout out to the skies. And Stephen has a good lawyer, so hopefully there'll be a evidentiary hearing. You know, we all do care very deeply, Gloria. You're right. I can't read all the chat because it kind of goes a little fast. And this one's really slow. I thank every one of you for doing what you do. You're all great. Thank you so much, Barb. Thank you for thanking us. That's not necessary as far as I'm concerned, though. I just think it's wrong. But it's very nice to know that you appreciate us. Thank you very much. I'm makes it all more worth it to me. And, you know, she probably thinks I'm some psycho stalker because of this, you know, but really I'm not. I'm just a normal person who really deeply feels heartache for you and your family and for your son. And I want to see justice. 100%. I mean, how they can keep that boy locked up, I have no idea. I don't know where their conscience is. I mean, I just don't know. I have no clue. It breaks my heart that anybody could even think that that boy could do anything, because, oh my God. And you know what, Barb? Thank you for raising the son that you did, because I want to tell you something. He's a wonderful person. For everything that's ever happened to him, for him to be so caring and care about other people the way he does, Barb, you did a good job. You know, what can I say? I mean, they got to come from somewhere. DNA, you know, that's what I say. If you're missing a strand, then you're a wacko like Jax West, you know, so I'm sorry. It's going to be my new hate word right today. I don't hate, but kind of dislike very strongly. Sorry that I'm going buzzed out. But there you go, Jane. I just sent it to you. You can get Jane in here and then you won't have to listen to me ramble. He's a little turkey. I want him home for you too, Barb. I really, really do. And like I said to you at the rally, I think you're one of the strongest women I've ever met in my whole entire life. And I will shout that to the mountains, you know? I mean, I believe you've been through hell. And for you to be as strong as you are, because I haven't been through hell, but I feel like it the last month. I mean, I'm kind of a broke down person right now, but I will come back. And she's so tiny, that little Barb. She's just so tiny. When I was hugging her, I was like this big fat girl squishing on her. I thought, oh my God, poor lady. And I'm sitting there bawling like the biggest baby in life. I swear to gosh, I swear. Everybody I met, I cried. I just sat and cried. Hi, Janie. I just cried because I was so overwhelmed. Hi, honey.
Hi.
How are you? I'm rambling. I've never done this by myself, so I'm rambling.
Linda, take no notice of the state of me. I wasn't expecting to come on. But let me just tell you something. We've been trying to tell you in the chat. So convicting a murderer, I think is that translation?
Convicting.
Yeah. Is it transition?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, they've done a tribute to Richard.
Really?
We're in it.
Really?
You're mentioned it. Well, I think it's either your picture you're mentioned in it and mine. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. You know, I got a really nice letter from that Brenda, who's a guilter, but I won't call her that because she don't like it. So I just say we have a difference of opinions. Yeah. But where did you find that out?
Sharon shared it with me on Twitter, and then it's been posted in the loads of people have posted it.
Oh, great! Good.
In the chat, so have a look at it. Check it out. But it's
I will.
It's all clips of Richard talking when they were at the rally.
Really?
For some reason they've added there's bits that I don't know. My name's mentioned in it. You're mentioned in it. The picture of Paul in it. Sharon's in it.
They donated too, so I think that was really nice.
Yeah, I know. Sure. Yeah, so I saw Sean Rett donated.
I don't know how much they've made so far. I do know that it's way over what it was.
I think it's nearly $8,000.
Last I seen it was $7,700 and something. I don't know. But that's amazing, you guys. Thank you
State
so
to
much.
me.
Richard was very loved, and that is so good that the family does not have to worry about that. I mean, what a load up there. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
first you lose somebody so close to you, and you have to deal with arrangements, and I can't even imagine that. It's over $8,000. Oh my gosh! Bravo to every single one of you people who did $1. I think it's fantastic to have that much love, and it shows how much Richard was really respected. You know,
Yeah. He
and
was.
yeah,
Truly
he was.
was.
He was, and I am glad. I always told him, you're the reason why I'm here, and
Yeah.
you're the, and I mean, I let him know that
Oh.
he was the driving force behind me. You don't look terrible.
Oh, like a right
Good.
state.
You like
State
Jane to me.
I've got
I
no
love
makeup
you.
on. Nothing awful. Anyway,
Yeah,
it's for Richard, so I don't care.
he was.
I don't care what I look like.
Yeah, there was nothing disingenuine about him.
No, not at all.
No
No, nothing.
disingenuosity from him
He
at
was
all.
just
$8,151. That is
that?
unbelievable. That is
That is
so
fab.
good. Thank you, you guys. I'm sure the family is just overwhelmed
I bet
because
they are, yeah.
I'm going to share a little something they said.
Yeah.
When he passed away, his aunt said, you got to
Yep.
call his brother and his girl and whoever else. And then she said, are you done calling the family? And he said, yeah. And she goes, oh, no, you're not. You got to call his other family.
What about his other family?
And he's talking about us. So I want you guys to know that Richard, anytime he had free, he did this. Anytime his vacations, he planned for this.
He
His
hardly
boss
took
was to tell him,
vacations.
go take a vacation, come and relax with me. This, that. His boss was telling us, and he wouldn't do it. Anything. I mean, even he would be walking out the door talking to Travis or Paul or whoever, Sharon, whoever he was talking.
Always on the go.
Always on the go. Always in his mind was this. Jane, Barbara's saying hi to you.
Oh, hi, Bob.
So, I mean, you got to know that.
I can't see the chat, guys, because I'm on my phone. So
yeah, she's on her phone. But if you have a message, I'll tell her. So it's just unbelievable that man, he worked a full-time job. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And had his own life, and did this. And I hope his channel blows up and he gets to be 10,000. I do.
I keep sharing videos every day because
definitely worth it. I mean, he's
we owe it to him.
It's good that they'll be able to see when they get out how much dedication he put into it and how much he encouraged all of us to do what we're doing or to get into it or stay.
If it wasn't for Richard, I wouldn't be here. I thank you as well, but if it wasn't for Richard, I wouldn't have even got into this community because it was Richard's channel I started watching first. Like his was the first channel that after MAM2, it's the first YouTube.
Yeah. It is for me too.
And I learned so much from him. I just learned a lot from him. And this sort of this past year is I kind of really got to know him and we became friends and he kind of took me under his wing.
He loved your online rally. He loved he thought you did such a good job for never doing it before and for just taking it on and organizing it the way you did, Jane. You really are a trooper. No, but that's what he said. He was extremely, extremely proud of you for doing that. He said it several times. So I do know that, you know what I mean? And he knows how I felt. He knows I would have never been doing this. I would have never met you guys. I wouldn't have been encouraging you guys to come on and talk to me and make your own channels. So, I mean, it's just all branching off, but I want to tell you, he loved all of us. If he said, if he was your friend, he was your friend. He was your friend. He really was. He was your friend. He didn't do you wrong. I mean, he never yelled at anybody. that I know of ever.
No. I never
he
had a
never
cross
cussed at me,
virgin
and I'm
liquor.
somebody you can lose your fucking temper with. You know what I'm saying? I can do some fucked up shit. Whoops, there went my monetizing. Well, fucking who cares? But seriously, I mean, he never ever knocked you down.
No.
If you were feeling down, he would bring you up. I mean,
Yeah,
he never
so
made me feel
supportive.
like I was stupid. He never thought any of my ideas were dumb. You know, if he did, he never told me. So he never let
No,
on.
he didn't. No, he
You know,
didn't.
and he met. Think of the people he's had interviewed on his channel.
Oh, and I
Stephen
mean,
Moore,
he
TikTok
has had the
Miracle,
best. Yeah,
you know,
he has had the. He is
Ajax,
yeah,
Seven Panties. I mean, Jesus, you know what I'm saying? A man could just, huh?
Jinxie.
Jinxie. Did you see Jinxie did a live stream?
I know. I'm so proud of her.
I am too.
Jinx, I know, yeah.
I am too. Paul Ward, hello. I am very proud of her. See, it's Richard gave you the encouragement to step outside the box.
Oh, and do you know when he interviewed Amanda Knox, he was so excited to tell
over
us
the moon.
Yeah, he was absolutely over the moon. And there's so many different people that he got to interview, and he was so professional, and I just, I look up to him so much.
He's went up and said
a massive, massive, massive loss to this community. It's never going to be this. Well, we'll keep going. Obviously, we will keep going, but it'll just never be the same. He was.
Well, he
was a real force to be reckoned with.
I'm doing interviews. I'm going to go back to do. I can't wait for Eric Banana Man.
I can't wait for that.
Oh, I can't wait. You better have. If you're listening, Banana Man, you better get your notes. No, I do the same thing I do to everybody.
He's sick of hearing me going on about it.
What?
He's sick of hearing me going on about it because I'm on at him all the time.
Well, I mean, what to me, that's like happy dancing. Because I always wanted. He's so smart. I mean, he needs to be out. Anybody who does anything in this case needs to come up and talk to me because you need to be seen or heard because we love you.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
He's just as nice in person. He really is. He's just as nice in person.
Well, I got to get that Bananarama song so I can play it when he comes on because I told him I was going to play it, which means I got to fill out all that copyright stuff, but I don't care. I'll do whatever. I'll go get me a banana suit and be in a banana suit while I interview him. I mean, what the heck, I'll be, hey, Linda Banana Man, Banana Woman. I don't care. I want him to feel really welcome. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like really, it's like one of my. It's like Amanda Knox was for, and Steve Moore. It's Erekose's. Mine's are like my Twitter friends.
Twitter. I was just going to say your Twitter people.
I'd love to be able to. I'd love to have Barb up here. Oh, I'd love to say, just talk. I'll just listen. That would be, them are things that mean something to me. It's all the people to me, just like it was for Erekose. He's all about the people. He wants awareness. I don't know. I would imagine some people are really gonna kind of take on what he was saying and do things. Like you and I are doing the wrongful convictions, and he was all about that. He just Now I just got invited to the Scott Davis website, so Scott Davis, or Megan.
He's very passionate about that.
Yes, exactly. He sure was. I thought he was supposed to get out this year. He was supposed to get out in 2020.
I think. Well,
I'm
not sure. I need to look into it.
Because he said he had something on it, and I don't remember what it was. He did do a video on it, and he said that his father needed, or what's his name? The guy who was killed, Coffin. His dad was very rich, and they wanted to make sure that they got somebody. So he thinks that he had a lot to do with it. And I don't know how to check that out, but there's a lot of people out here who are smarter than me. So I'm sure they will too.
Well, I'm going to go back and watch his videos on the Scott Davis.
Yeah. I would too. I mean,
that is one thing I am going to do for him because I want to make sure that
I'm just going to go to bed.
Keep that going, and because he was very passionate about that.
He was. And Daniel Holtzclaw.
Yeah, I was just going to say Eagle Nations, Daniel Holtzclaw. I mean, there was so many. I know. I want one of them.
That's my shirt. for Eagle Nation?
I want
So,
one.
yeah, I got one just exactly like your like Erekose's, and I'm gonna put it on, and I'm gonna go there the 20th,
Yes.
like he was gonna. And Wanda said, "I'm giving up my birthday for it." She says, "I'm more than happy
So good.
to." So
Bless her. Oh, is Linda frozen?
out.
No. Oh, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. I don't know if it's me or you, or it's probably me. But anyway, I'm gonna go there, and I'm gonna get on the Madison steps with big old sign for Brendan, and hopefully other people will join me, like they were gonna join Erekose and stand up for Brendan, because we need to put it in that governor's front door. You know, let them hear it.
Yeah.
And information, I am very passionate about that, and I can't wait to get around my biker friends. You know, so because I was there before. When
Yeah, you've met
he asked me to do
Stephen
that.
K, haven't you?
Yeah. And so,
Yeah.
and I can go live now. So guess what, guys?
know.
I can do it live. I'll be able to stream while I'm doing it. So that is an advantage. And that's one thing Erekose could do and I couldn't. And now I can do it. So I feel a little bad about that.
Yeah.
You know, I just want to carry on some of his things. I'm never would ever be able to take his spot. I'm too goofy and not smart enough, and I don't have enough time. And I don't know how he did it. But
you're Linda.
I'm Linda, right?
You're
and that's
Linda.
what he wanted me to be,
And
just like you're saying.
Who we love.
He did love our independence and our each thing. Everybody had something different. You know?
He was proud of everybody.
He did nice things too. I mean, when he was in Australia with Stacy, he knew how much I was Stacy's like #1 fan. So he had Stacy, and I never even told anybody, he had Stacy make me a little video and saying, thank you for jumping on the truth train, being my #1 supporter. And I just cried. I mean, and he did it. You know why he did it? He said to me, Linda, I did it because you're always bubbly, you're very positive, and you make me laugh. That's good.
Oh,
good.
bless it.
It's really good. In October, Barb, in October. I hope to see you this time. I didn't get to see you last time when I was down there for Eagle Nation, but I will be there and standing up and doing what I have to do, you know. I will do this just like Erekose did till the day he dies. I will too, or until they get out.
What's happening at Eagle Nations that day, Linda? Are you going there just for support of Eagle Nations, but you're going to support Brendan while you're there?
Yeah, right. I'm going. Well, I'm just doing what Erekose was going to do. He was going there for Eagle Nation because I guess they got some. They might be doing filming or something. I'm not sure. And yeah, because they're doing the $50 million bullet. I'm not sure if they're doing that or not. But they're also having a rally for Michael, I guess. So they're going to be like lots of bikers, and that's what I hope to bring into Madison. You know, some loud noises and other people, and they're more than willing to support, because a lot of them do support Brendan and Steven anyway. And because, you know, Michael Bell, Michael Funk, Steven and Brendan, I mean, you know, it's a dirty ass state. I'll tell you what, it's my neighbor state.
Yeah. How far is Nina from Manitowoc?
It's 45 minutes, I think. Nina is 45 minutes.
So it's pretty,
Madison, I don't know where it is. I've never been there, but I'll figure it out. Me and Wanda will go down there and figure it out. You know, I hope to go, like Richard was going to go the 18th, I think he said, and he was going to stay till like the 25th because he was going to do some kind of like documentary or something. I think he was going to go meet Papa Avery, honestly. And I really wish he would have been able to do that. I've never met him either, but I've met Mama and I met Barb and I met Scott and met so many other people. In fact, that picture I had up with Erekose and that piece, you can see me in the back saying hi to, I'm meeting Scott for the first time in the hallway there. And I was like, you know, I go, and this is kind of strange. Maybe I shouldn't have said this. Maybe he probably thinks I'm some whack job or something. Because I went up to him and I said, hi, my name is Linda, and I'm here to tell you that I support you and your wife, and I will never let nobody talk shit about you. So he probably thought I'm some whack job. You know what I mean? I would never let nobody talk shit about you.
Oh,
I don't know.
You know what? And I bet, I bet sometimes it's nice for them to hear that because they get so much shit and so much flack. I'm glad you're smoking because I was just thinking, I wonder if I can
Well,
smoke.
just like
And they get so much shit, and I just think, you know, at some point, it must be nice just for people to just be nice.
Yeah.
Just, you know,
just be genuine.
no
What
one
the
knows. No one knows what
Nobody
went
knows.
on. No
Listen,
one knows what.
they've been through hell. They live hell every
Tell
day.
them
I
that.
don't care. They live
Yeah,
hell
I
every
don't
day.
care. If people, yeah, like you said before, if people want to call me a barb lover, that's.
And I am.
care.
Yes, I am.
Please
I am
yourself,
a barb lover.
Call me that.
Yep, I'm a family lover.
I support the family, and that's that. And I don't give a shit.
Totally that.
If people don't like me, then please yourself.
Honestly, you show me something that is legally and all this stuff about what the crap you talk, and I might listen to you. But I'm going to tell you right now, there's been so many researchers here, so many researchers.
Yeah,
they would have found something. So leave them alone. They live in hell every day. God damn it!
Every day.
Now,
imagine you're so for Bob. Imagine this is the second time a brother's been wrongfully convicted. The second time
breaks my heart.
And then they drag a son into it.
Think of their
and
think of
his
mom and dad too. It breaks my heart. It really literally breaks my heart to think of that. I can't. That's why I told Barb she is the strongest woman I've ever met in my whole life. I mean, I will, and I will shout that to the mountains, and I don't care who thinks anything. They can think whatever they want to about me.
I don't care. Yeah, I don't.
Fuck you, right on it. I don't give a shit. Now I'm serious. That's my passion. You know what I mean? Erekose used to get in that face and start screaming, you know, and that is my passion. I hate it when people do that. Don't you?
Yeah.
Can you put yourself in their shoes for just a second?
I know.
You possibly can.
I know.
I can't imagine. I can't speak from experience, but I can say I can imagine in my mind what that would feel like because I know how I feel just being a supporter. So I can't imagine having cops telling you this shit.
I bet they were threatened with all kinds.
Yeah.
By them dirty bastard cops.
Yeah. And sad thing is that them assholes are all dying off and they need to go to goddamn jail. I'm sorry.
They'll never get held accountable. I hope they do, but I just don't think they'll ever be held accountable.
Yeah, that's why we need to get that no immunity straight across.
Yes. No immunity
because in Minnesota we have that no one above the law shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Did Barb say how far away I was? I thought I seen something. I can't see. This thing isn't making me work. I think 3 hours from 3 hours. Okay. Madison's 3 hours away.
But it's Madison. It's Madison. That's 3 hours away. Right.
Oh, hi, Anthony. Yeah, I do live in Minnesota. And yes, please do join me on the trip there. If you need a ride, we'll catch you, man. Pick you up and bring you anybody in Minnesota. We'll meet you somewhere and by the border and fly and get you on over there. I don't care. Take a carload.
Linda, if I could be there, I would be. I'd be there.
I know you would, honey. I know you would. But they don't even allow Mark Hodnott to be here. You know, I mean, no international travel, which is good for your health. You know, I'll wear a mask, you know, but it's going to say making a murder. No, actually, I kind of ordered one and it says Erekose Justice Warrior. And then it says be classy. Be classy like Brendan Dassey. So that's what it says on it. So that's what I'm going to wear. If we have to wear
Mitch's wife made mine, and mine says
really?
Stephen Avery and free Brendan Dassey, and then it says work with KZ Team Zellner, and it's in the Brendan colours. Green. I asked for it to be in green and orange for Brendan.
Oh yeah, that Mara's favorite colors. At least that's what I heard. So and orange is my favorite color. I just don't like green very much. But that was Cody's favorite color was green.
I usually write to Brendan every week and he always replies, always. And just this last week, I've just, obviously with all this with Erekose, I've not, but I will be putting pen to paper because
I still have a really hard time. I can't do it. Hi, little Barb. Glad you made it. I know it sounds stupid. It does, but I feel guilty writing him because I'm here and I'm free and I can do and tell him things I do, and that poor kid can't do a gosh dang thing.
No, I know. It breaks
a letter, and it breaks
my heart.
Hi, God. How are you doing, sweetie? I haven't seen you for so long. I'm okay. We lost a couple people in our community from death, and I'm pretty much kind of messed up in my head a little bit about it. But that's what we're kind of talking about, you know. So
Yeah.
I couldn't even really get on anybody's lives, you know. So because I was just so, you heard me on Tracy's. I couldn't even talk.
Well, what were we all like when we first found out on that first like voice call with we couldn't. I couldn't even believe it. I still can't believe it now.
I'm still in shock. I woke up this morning and first thing I seen is his picture on my, you know, my screen, my computer screen, because you know, yes, it has been a while, honey. I've stopped by your stuff and looked at your stuff, and I'm glad you're doing okay. Let me see, I'm doing great. Okay. Glad Anthony has a question. You like what the dates are. Okay. I know, Anthony, the dates are October 20. I think I'll be leaving probably the 19th. Yeah, the 19th and 20th will be at Eagle Nation, and then the 21st at Madison, Wisconsin. So them are the 2 dates. And yes, if you need a ride, we can get a hold of each other or whatever. I can make sure you get there. If you have no ride and you want to join us on that bandwagon and scream on those stairs, I'd be more than happy to have you come. I really will. No problem. You know, more Minnesota people, come on over, you know. So
I'm glad you're going to live stream it. At least I can see it that way.
Yes, I will live stream it. And if Casey gets there, I'm moving into Manitowoc. I'm moving to Manitowoc if that happens. People, mark my words. I'm moving there until the trial and stuff is over, and I will be doing as much live streaming as I can. If they don't allow me to in the court, I will do it. I'll be standing out there getting people
if I can never see that, I'll be gutted.
Yes, I will definitely be there for that. There is no way I could miss it. I'm right next door. I'm only, I'm like 3.5 miles or 3.5 hours away from Manitowoc. So, you know, I can be there in a day or less than a day at a hotel and be all set up for that. I'll be
to be honest, I hope it's not in Manitowoc.
Well, I don't know where it's going to be, but it's going to be in Wisconsin, I'm sure. So,
well, yeah, but I hope it's not Manitowoc.
Look, Manitowoc should have kept their damn nose out of this shit anyway. They should have never been there. Never, ever. They should have never been.
Well, Tracy always says if they were in this certain place, they would have had a much better chance. And I can't remember where it is now. But she said it to me a few times that
I don't know anywhere without them judges and those people that can look Brendan and say he's guilty. What?
I mean,
are you smoking? Must have been something better than crack back then. I swear to God. You know, there must have been something mixed up in that crack because there's just no way. Yeah, I don't care. I mean, I know I don't.
That whole press, the minute that press conference was put out, the whole thing should have just collapsed.
Have you ever seen anything like?
No,
I've never.
I keep telling you, Linda, that it wouldn't even happen over here because what they did to Brendan, it just wouldn't happen here. There's no way they would have allowed him to give an interview like that without a lawyer or a parent present. Wouldn't happen.
Never.
Well, no,
you know what? Minnesota, they don't do it either. You cannot. That would be thrown out. Sorry, you don't have that. Their guardian or something. They could. First of all, they couldn't take him out of school. So I blame the school for Brendan.
Yeah,
you know,
because they should never have let him go there to carry duty. And they lied to Barb. They wouldn't let Barb in.
Right. What the?
She wanted to be in there.
And then lie to her. Oh,
that's what I mean. That's what I said. They lied to her.
What the fuck? You know, I mean. That's evil. I don't care. You have a preset in your mind and you are doing something. You cannot tell me that you cannot tell that kid is sitting there just trying to give his, please you in any way, what you're saying. He's trying
not in any way, shape or form.
You know, you don't have to be a psychologist.
Every single question.
Right. Thank you so much. I do have a ride, and if anybody wants to join, they're welcome to come. I have family an hour away from Madison. Great. We'll see you there, Anthony. Please don't stay in Manitowoc. Well, I did. I did stay in Manitowoc. No, I don't know. Maybe I stayed in Two Rivers. I don't know. I was right by the river, and that rally house was pretty darn nice, you know? So, yeah. And I don't know. I can't. I can't see chat because something's messed up. It keeps going like this when I move my my wheel, it keeps getting smaller or bigger.
Well, you're better than me, because when I'm live streaming, I can't get the chat. I have to sit with it on my phone because I can't even.
I'm trying to read. Jane, is that a doobie? No, she don't smoke weed. I already asked her.
No,
I do.
It's just normal tobacco.
Not a problem. Don't care.
That's gin, though. I've got gin. This is gin.
Yeah, and I got my cake. Ooh, this stuff was good. I needed it though, because you were talking to me. So
yeah. Oh,
I really did. I was really wound up, and now I'm getting really unwound. So. But it's because I'm talking. I'm very nervous. I'm really hyped up right now because I'm so nervous about being on here by myself because I'm not used to that, So, but I got to do it.
You can hold your own.
Oh, hi, Crockett. There's another one of my friends. Two Rivers. Yeah. Oh, it is in Manitowoc. Okay. Well, see, I don't know the difference. I don't. I really don't know the difference. I mean, I'm a stranger to Manitowoc,
Listen, I'd heard of Wisconsin, but before making a murderer, I'd never heard of Manitowoc.
I've never heard of Manitowoc, and I've heard of Wisconsin. I've been all over in Wisconsin. But you want to know something? I honestly think I've been to the salvage yard before when I was younger, because we used to go to Wisconsin and pick up parts all the time because we were building race cars and stuff, so we traveled all over, and some reason it just the name rings
something about it.
Yeah, there's some about it, and I can't say it's for sure happened, but I kind of, it's like, this really looks like kind of like deja vu to me, you know what I mean? And then I used to go out there all the time, find parts everywhere, so I don't know, it could have been, my roots are from there. Really? I knew. Oh, wow. I've never, ever heard of it in my life. I was like, Manitowoc, where the hell is that? I thought it was made up. Well, because you all know that I thought the whole damn thing was made up. I was like, this cannot be real. This is right next to.
I think that's how a lot of people felt.
And if it's real, well, they're out of jail by now. So then I went, what?
When I Googled it after I'd watched it, and I was just like, this is absolutely impossible. They cannot still be in jail.
Yeah, and they are. And you know what? That's why we're all here. I mean, you know what I mean? And a lot of us owe it to Erekose because, like I said, I would have never, ever even, I would have still been lurking in the background like I was. I just used to watch, go to the Facebook page and look and just watch YouTube. I watched anybody that had it. I would be on TV looking for anything with Stephen Avery on it. I was constantly looking at it and talking about it all the time to my family, and my daughter's like, Mom, you got to find yourself some YouTube, right? Because I was searching for stuff I didn't know about. Showed me YouTube and it was over. Then one night I was like, okay, I'm going to stay high in the chat and see what happens, And it was when Erekose what was he doing? He was trying to get a million views on one of his things. And everybody was on there with different, devices and things. And I was typing. But just before that live that night, I didn't know he started or whatever. And I was taking the dog out and I had wrote hi in there. And he goes, hi, Linda, welcome. And I was like, oh, I'm stalled. I'm here. I was like, because I kind of, honestly, I think some people will be able to relate to this, but I thought him as like a star, like a superstar, like a movie star type thing, because he's out there doing all this and everybody knows him. And I've seen all these people and I'm like, man. And then when I talked to him on the telephone, I was like, hi. Oh, and then Amber goes, well, his name is Richard. Oh, no, I can't call him that. Erekose. So I was like, I don't know.
I mean, really, like online, privately, you could call him Richard, but always like if he was still here, I wouldn't be referring to him as Richard, because he just like was private like that. He just
he was
online persona, and that was how he liked it.
Yeah, and it's in what was it called? Eternal Warrior.
That's Eternal Champion.
Eternal Champion. That's what it is. Yep,
that's where it's from the book, The Eternal Champion.
Yeah. So I'm like, It is very beautiful and very corrupt, and I don't want to mess with the sheriff's department at all, you know. But yeah, well, we're getting people together, Barb, so we're gonna go out there and do our thing for Brendan and make some noise for him because the zap mail ain't zapping his ass enough.
Yes, we had another one yesterday.
I would, if honestly, I mean, I know Erekose is this kind of ballsy. He would do this. If I see the governor, I'm gonna make sure I know what he looks like. I will go up to him personally and ask him, why hasn't he looked at Brendan's case? I will sit and try to talk to him as much as I can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, personally, you know, I think you gotta, if he's an educator and he's a good, you know, person and hasn't been bought or whatever they do down there, because I really don't know what they do there. I just know that they're not paying attention as far as I'm concerned, you know. So yeah, So anyway, that's how he got me, and I'm stuck, and now you guys are all stuck with me, but I've met some great people here. You guys are all like my family, you know. I mean, this is my life. My life is this. I sit in front of a computer, and that's what I do. I mean, I don't do shit, you know. I don't.
When I'm not at work or not doing things for the kids or whatever, I mean, this is my life.
Yeah.
And it will be, and I will continue to until the day that they are free,
and then we start with somebody else. You know what I mean? Because I just can't see this going on. They need to rewrite this justice system, or you know, I mean, there's so many different things that us people, as I've talked to people, what they say, their ideas are so good. You know, it makes so much sense about like, giving courses to people so they don't have a revolving door going in, and stopping, immunity, because that just spells corruption. So sorry, but if you're told, hey, you know what, Jane, you got all the power in this town, you just go ahead and do whatever you want, nothing's gonna happen to you, honey. Have a ball, go ahead, steal from people, put them in jail, run them out of town, take their house, do whatever the fuck you want to, but nothing's gonna happen to you. Okay. And guess what, when you do all that, we're gonna promote you.
Yeah.
Let's promote him. Yeah. And that, I don't even want to say his name because I just want to vomit when I think of him. But, pill popping, sexton, mother hummer, I mean, how the hell can you have somebody like that being a special prosecutor? Yeah, he's special, all right. I'll tell you what kind of special he is.
I feel sorry for Bob having to have sat near him in the courtroom, the sweaty.
Ugh.
Yeah, I bet that wasn't.
Yeah, Lord, it
a nice
shield. You think you need a face shield nowadays, man? You're gonna need a body condom if you're around that guy. For real, he ain't nobody's prize but his own prize. You know what I'm saying? And his sister, bride, wife, daughter, bride, wife, whatever she is, she's just
Has that not all gone tits up? Are they still together?
I don't know. I don't care about their life.
No, he's just
rented house. By the way, guys, it was a rented house, though, so I'll let you know that he rented his house, and now he's up to California somewhere.
Is that where he is?
That's what I hear.
I've not heard anything of him.
West Coast.
That's why I mentioned it.
Yeah, West Coast.
Very quiet.
Too bad. I'm sure Erekose, tall ass guy. He is huge. When I met him at Eagle Nation, I went running towards him, and I was like, "Oh, hi." I was like, "You're huge." And he was. I mean, when I've been up to here on him. And I'm 5'8". Oh, well, 5'7". And I swear I was like, "You're huge." You want to know something funny about him? When we were at the house, he was tired, I'm sure. It was the day we got in. He had already been at Eagle Nation. And of course, we run around and do our thing, And then, of course, we got all of us at the house and doing our thing and drinking Jello shots and all this and that. Well, he went to
some Jello shots.
Oh, them Jello shots. He'll tell you. He would have told you there ain't no Jello in them.
No.
But he said he goes to bed, and we're all still out there doing our thing. Well, he gets up, and he's got this really weird look on his face. He's like looking around, and he was sleepwalking. No, he's sleepwalking. He looks at all of us, and we're talking to him, and he's not answering us. So he's off in La La Land. He's like, he looked for a cord or something, and he had it in his hand because he went. And he went right back in the room, shut the door, and didn't see him the rest of the night. I was like, oh my God, he's a sleepwalker. My husband used to get that stupid look on his face too when he was sleeping. They all got that dumb look, like it was so funny, dude. And then him and Paul tried to get him to do some dance, and he's like, wait a minute.
no.
And he was constantly doing something. And we got mad about that because he was always on his phone or on his, but he was just doing what he loved to do.
That was him, yeah.
Recording everything he was doing there and planning, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, Anthony, thank you so very much. And we will figure this out. It got till October, so it'll get more definite as we go through. And I suppose I should let you go. It's got to be what, 3:00 in the morning there?
2:20.
Oh my gosh, honey, you're such a diehard. I love you to death. Michelle, you're in the afternoon, or I think she's in the afternoon. It's so strange because you got this half of Australia and then this half of Australia.
Yeah.
So huge that she's like a day ahead of me. So she's on Saturday, I think. She's on Saturday.
Yes, she is.
How's my future look for tomorrow? I always wanted to ask, how's my future? How's tomorrow look for you? But you're not here, so it doesn't even matter. Oh, it's 11:21 in the a.m.
All right.
I wish I could start this day over again because it hasn't been that great. And now it's been wonderful. Since I got on here and talked to Becca and everybody's here, it's been really fun. I mean, I love it. I love you guys so much. You got to know, I love you, love you, love you. And I'm a bitch, and I do have an opinion, and sometimes I piss people off. But you know what? Don't mean I hate you. It don't mean that I got bad feelings towards you. And I'm, I can take criticism after I yell at you for giving it to me. No, I'll take it, because everybody needs to grow, and I want to be accountable because if you're not, like that person I was talking about earlier in the stream, that kind of person is just like the MTSO of Manitowoc. They are just like them people. If you cannot be, accountable, they're just as bad as they are, I think. Anyway. Oh, man of God. Shut up. Put a period in it, Wayne would say. Shut up, Linda. Put a period in it. You're just too much. Welcome to my world. Yes. Nobody would be welcome to my world today. I had a really bad day. But it's been very nice since I got on here. And of course, Jane, you're such a friend. Everybody says you can't make friends on the internet. Bullshit. I got about 150 of them. I don't know y'all personally. Probably even never talked to half of you. But I know you got kind words, and I know you're all in this for good reasons. And
you talk to me all the time.
Yeah, I talk to you all the time. I can't. You won't get away.
We're on the phone, and we're like on the phone for 2 hours.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it though. You know what I mean? But when I get my worldly trip, when I get all this money from YouTube, oh my God, my European tour.
All
let me tell you what, I'm even coming to see you.
You bet.
I am going to see you. I will, because you know what? It's a lot easier to travel when you don't got to pay for a hotel.
Yes. Well, you're always welcome at my house.
Thank you. All right, guys. Thank you, each and every single one of you, for being here. Jane, thank you very much for coming up here and keeping me company. And I will say good night. And like I always do, be kind and keep others in mind. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Take care.